Hey guys, I want to talk about homemaking, not as a chore list, but as a calling. It's so easy to feel overwhelmed by the endless tasks, the dishes, the laundry, the clutter. But what if we shifted our perspective? What if we saw our home not just as a house, but as a sacred space, a literal workshop where we practice our faith? The Bible gives us a beautiful vision in Proverbs 24 3 and 4, which says, by wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge, the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. This isn't just talking about financial wealth, it's talking about the richness of life, the peace, the hospitality, the nurturing atmosphere. These are the truly precious riches that fill a home built on wisdom and understanding. The key word here is intentionality. The wisdom of intentionality. In our culture, speed is valued, and sometimes we rush through our days on autopilot. But when we approach homemaking intentionally, we stop being victims of our to do list and start being stewards of our space. Intentionality means asking yourself, why am I doing this? When you're preparing a meal, you're not just feeding bodies, you're nurturing relationships and creating a tradition of gathering. When you're tidying a room, you're not just managing clutter, you're creating space for rest, connection, and study. When you choose to pause, pray, and light a candle, you're dedicating that moment and that space to God's space. Peace. This is why the example of the Proverbs 31 woman is so powerful. She wasn't idle. Proverbs 31:27 tells us she looks well to the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. To look well to the ways of her household means to be intentional, to observe, plan, and act with purpose. But intentionality without joy can quickly become legalism. We are not meant to drudge through life. Nehemiah 8 and 10 reminds us that the joy of the Lord is your strength. Where does this joy come from in the midst of the mundane? It comes from recognizing that all of our work, whether organizing a pantry or rocking a child, is an act of worship when done for God's glory. When you infuse your tasks with gratitude and prayer, the routine becomes a spiritual discipline. That sink full of dishes becomes a reminder of the bounty God has provided. That overflowing hamper becomes a symbol of the family you are privileged to serve. So today, let's choose to slow down. Let's ask God for the wisdom to build our homes, the understanding to establish them in peace, and to the joy to carry out our calling. Let your home be a place where the precious riches of God's love and grace are continually felt. I pray you find renewed strength and joy in the intentional work of your hands this week. Always remember that I love you, but God loves you so much more. If you would like to hear more daily deposits, make sure that you hit